Niyake.
Gwena.
Kunamante.
Chokma.
Yate.
Kunamante. Did I say it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Halito.
Kikadoos. Madawika. And OCO.
I think I'm missing. I said that one. Hey.
Mike DeGovin.
And Gwena. Did we already say that? I
Yeah.
think we said them all.
I think we got them all. Well, good morning. We are live from 1950 South Shepherd. Who am I here with today?
Tita. Tita.
Reintroduce yourself.
Hi, y'all. If y'all don't know who I am, I'm Theta Marino. I am the PRSS here at Cheyenne Arapahoe Tribes.
Theta.
Happy to be here.
Good morning. Good morning. And my name is Tatum. If you're new here, I'm a PRSS and Community Outreach Manager with Cheyenne and Arapahoe Tribes, Tribal Office of Recovery. Des, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, and I'm producer for today. My name's Desiree. And yeah.
All right. How you feeling this morning?
Nice.
Oh, I know how you're feeling. No.
Actually, I'm good. I'm really good actually. Having a good day. Just had a little moment, but I'm okay now. Prayed about it.
Got to sometimes, right?
Yes. But yeah, it's a good day.
Sometimes Creator gives us those tests, like first thing in the morning, like how is your attitude going to be for the rest of the day? You know what I mean?
Right.
And then as people in recovery, we get that option to sit down, think about it, think about get mad, scream, cry, whatever you need to do. But then we get to think about, come back to a level head without putting substances in the way or, running like I used to be a runner. But we get to really come back to ourselves and sit down and think about, is this worth my energy or not?
Yeah, exactly. I'm learning, I'm a work in progress. I'm trying to quit being so hot-headed, letting my emotions take over and stuff. Yeah.
It's okay. It's rough some days, so last night, shout out to Jake. His TikTok is Recovery Over Everything, and he's been going live on TikTok at night. He said 9 p.m. Indian time, and it's like 11 when he goes live.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm catching these. I'm knocked out by 9 o'clock, actually. Yeah.
I might not be knocked out, but I'm sure looking crazy, ready for bed in my jammies.
Yeah.
But they were talking about, they had a little talking circle last night, and basically, I was on there for a brief time, but what they were talking about was like conflict, and I was sitting in conflict yesterday, really, and I was not responding. I was reacting to everything, and my body was in fight or flight. And it's really hard on those days. Sometimes it's harder than other days. Whenever you're trying to get back to yourself, you're trying to come back down to a level head, and just something keeps getting in your way. So my aunt ended up texting me and was like, "Hey, we're headed to the Science Museum. Can Josie go?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes, thank you." Because what I needed was time to get my head back in a level space. And that's hard to do when you're trying to mom,
So that was right on time.
Yeah, like it all worked out.
Right.
And then I got to kind of just, bed rot for a little bit. Yeah, we had the day off yesterday, so that was, that's always nice. Got to bedrock, got to just process my feelings in quiet, you know. So
Well, if you ever need to talk, you can call. So,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Or even if you just need to get out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like right
down the street.
Yeah.
I should have called you.
Should've
Should have
called
said, let's go eat.
Yeah,
I need
for
to
real.
get out of my house.
For sure.
I didn't feel like getting ready though. You know what I mean?
It's
You know
okay,
those
we can have a
days?
bummed out day.
True, true.
For real, like how we were at the meeting, we were both in our sweats, hoodies and shit.
Lazy day.
Yeah.
I was like, it's Sunday. There's no way I'm getting dressed up.
hmm
So
Yesterday I was out door dashing for a while, and it sucked because I only made $20.
oh dang it.
Nobody was like tipping or nothing. I was like, hey, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hey.
Huh?
I have
don't
no idea.
know.
We have moved this office all the way around.
She's in her office, Dylan's old one.
Yeah.
Do we have some comments?
Yes, Stacy Starr says, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning to Ron. He says, good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Ron.
Niyakit Shirlene McAdee.
Yeah.
Niyakit, Charlene. Glad you're
and
here.
Pivalwanot to Chad Riley.
Pivalwanot Chad.
And then Biale says, Yatahe sisters and brothers across native territories. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Des, how you feeling today?
I feel good. I wish I could say more, but I don't really have any words. I just feel good. Just happy to be here. I'm so glad we had yesterday off.
Me too.
So today is like my Monday, and I'm just trying to lock in.
For real.
It's hard to lock in. You get that one day off, and then you gotta, regain that focus. But I definitely felt good to get up this morning, and routine feels good to me. Having those days off is nice. A little self-care days, whatever that looks like for you guys. But being in my routine is where I thrive. Honestly, getting up early, getting ready. Be surprised that I was up at 5:30.
Listen, I'm like,
This
no
morning.
comment.
You did side eye when you said getting up early.
I'm like,
Did you see me when I walked in? Makeup done.
yes, I
hair
see you
done.
You're done. I'll give you that. A lot of times she'll come in, still no makeup on, but
I got my eyebrows on. No.
Good morning to John Soap. He says good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we have our little fidgets here so that we can
Hey,
not the banana.
it's so soft.
But this is just so we can lock in, stay focused, stay on topic. It's really helpful. Like in the conferences that we've attended and the trainings and stuff, it's always nice when they have little fidgets and little snacks, just power you, like keep your brain powered and stay on topic, I guess.
Yeah.
My nerve.
It was funny earlier because I was like for real panicking. I noticed Thursday that check I was looking for this morning, it wasn't there. And I was thinking like all weekend, I'm not going to lie, I was like in the back of my mind, like, what did I do with that check? And then so I came in today thinking like, find that check.
Yeah.
And then I got hot. I start like panicking, and then freaking Darian pulls out his macaroni. Yeah, where they at? His mac and squeeze.
Oh, no, they're right here. So he gives her these,
Oh my gosh.
and then I look over at Desi. She's got them all on her fingers. She's all sitting there like this.
I'm all fanning myself
funny.
off, and Darian's like, turn your fan on. You're stressing me out.
Oh my gosh.
She had all these things on her fingers like this.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone knows this by now, but like we work in such close quarters that if someone's energy is like off or different or something, like we all know it. We all feel it. You know what I mean? And whenever it's us girls, the guys want to know why. They want to know what's going on, what's going through our head, blah, blah, blah. And like sometimes it's okay to just have an off day, But no, they're going to ask. They're going to call us out. They're going to be concerned. Like it's just the dynamics of us here, huh?
Yeah.
Can't hide nothing around here.
Yeah, there were some pork rinds on Theta's desk, and they weren't even hers. I was about to ask her, "Can I have some?" She's like, "Go ahead." They're not even hers.
They're not even mine. I'm like, yeah, sure.
If there's
some.
food in the office, it's everyone's food. It's not. Yeah, that's just how we roll.
I'm all asking everybody, "Are these yours?" I'm over here eating them. Are these yours?
All gone.
What was just traveling around our office for so long, and everyone was denying it? The
that
meat
big
stick.
beef stick. They kept putting it on my desk. I was like, "No, that's not mine."
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man, it's funny when we're apart for the weekends and then we come back together. Like, we got stuff to talk about, you know. We got to catch up, check over our weekend. So on Sunday, our sister Frida put on her very first speaker meeting that she organized. She got the speaker, she planned the meal. She, you know, had the clubhouse where we met up at the Kelly Club. And honestly, the speaker, from what I understand, he came all the way from Lawton to Oklahoma City to speak. Yeah. And it was a great speaker meeting. It was his first time speaking, and you could just see, you know, where he was nervous in the beginning. At the end, it was just flowing for him.
Yeah.
And he even had some good stuff that he shared after he shared his story that came straight from the heart, and you just knew it, you know. But yeah, shout out to Frida. I can't wait to see you know, her little she was all over with the tribe that she worked for up in Colorado, and now she got to, you know, come home and really get focused on this thing that she wants to build, you know, this recovery community. And so it's just really awesome to be a part of that.
So on Saturday, we went down to Carnegie. We checked out Toya's family's grounds for the women's sweat. It's a good area. I'm liking it. They're going to clean it up for us. So once we get everything in, we're going to start, you know, like setting it all up around there and stuff. And I'm looking forward to that. Also, we went to check out the equine, guess what it is, like therapy?
Equine therapy with the horses and stuff.
Mm-hmm. We went there in Anadarko on Saturday. That was good. We learned about, you know, the horses and stuff, and got to hang out with them, and it was pretty cool. I liked it. I had a good weekend.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You did a lot of stuff in the you know, recovery community with everyone, so that's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I liked it. I'm looking forward to going back. You gotta come check it out.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
I'm looking forward to this women's sweat.
And what is it called? Natives Against Drugs and Alcohol or Addiction, or
for what?
For the thing that we went to for the equine therapy.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea. I went to the one.
Drugs and Alcohol. Natives Against Drugs and Alcohol. Like that. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. And Anadarko too. More people need to find out about that, you know, because I'm sure that I mean, I didn't know about it being there, and so that's a good word to spread.
It's,
you know,
something new that they're just started. So they're just saying for the locals around there, if they want to be a part of something, you know, you don't have to be like addicted to drugs or anything. If you just, you know, want to do something positive, so, you know, look up NADA. That's what they call them. So.
NADA. Nice. Yeah, because we have that place here that we've been to for events, and it's also the equine therapy, and you get to work with the horses.
Is that the one that we went to out there that one time?
Okay. What is that, like between El Reno and Yukon?
Yeah,
I don't remember exactly where it was, but
it was kind of
knowing that they have it in like a smaller, you know, community out there is pretty cool. So, do we have any more comments?
Yes, Jen Miller says, "Good morning, y'all."
Good morning.
And good morning to Brianna.
Good morning, Brianna.
And SL Blanchard says 6,205 plus days and counting.
That's right.
Wow.
Awesome. From alcohol.
I'm like, give her a little.
Congratulations. That's awesome. Days are not the most important thing, but you know, if you do want to share it with us, you know, it's so cool to know that recovery is spreading and moving.
And Nina said, "Good morning, ladies."
Good morning.
My sister?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
I want to know how many days I have today.
It's on my other phone. I never know.
I know at some point you kind of stop looking into it, but
I've
it's
never
nice
paid
to know.
attention to it. See, that's the thing about me. I've never paid attention to my days because honestly, I never even knew that was a thing.
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's because maybe too, like when I started getting sober, it wasn't even like a plan for me. It just happened.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why too. I don't know. I always wonder about that though. Like, why I never knew nothing. Well, then too, like I didn't even never go to like NA meetings, AA meetings until I got out of prison. So like.
So your recovery started in prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you started sharing a little bit of your story with us. So just go ahead and continue.
Continue.
What else you need to know? Yeah. So I started in prison. Start going on. And I guess too, the thing with that was that I went to a yard that was dry. They didn't have no drugs there, no hooch. It's a strict yard. It was a strict yard until like the lower security showed up, and then just went to shit. But I'm thankful for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I'm thankful that it was like that, because honestly, I probably would have still been getting high if there was drugs there. And then like. I started getting into these programs that they have there. Like one is called Helping Women Recover, and that, started teaching me a lot of things about myself that I didn't know, as far as like identifying my triggers and all that stuff. I never know none of that kind of stuff, and so that helped also.
Yeah.
Taking all them classes. I did a parenting class. I did a lot of classes while I was there, and like I have a whole stack of certificates and stuff that I was taking. I just like dived into everything, that I could, and got credits and stuff, and it helped me make parole and stuff. So and then like
wow,
realizing later on, like, dang man, I've been sober, and I like it, and just kind of stayed that way. So
feels good.
Yeah, it does.
So it was easier for you to remain sober after you got out of prison?
Yep. And then too, like I went to the sober living house. I think if I would have went to like my sister's house, which I used to do when I would get out of prison, I would go to her house, and I have no restrictions. Like nobody's UAing me. But then too, I was also on supervised parole, so I had to go check in every month, and get UA.
Fly straight.
Yep. And so that was a good thing too also. But being in that sober living house, that helped a lot. So I'm thankful for that. So yeah, man, like if you can get, like, if you're in prison on a cell phone and watching this,
there's a way out.
Go to sober living when you step out them gates. Straight up. Because it, like it helps you build your foundation, because like I noticed the people who get out of prison and they don't do that, they're already back doing the same thing, and that's where I was at before. When I would get out, I would go straight back to the street, straight back to hustling, straight back to doing it again, doing drugs, because that would be like my excuse. Well, I need to make money, but if you go to sober living, they help you get your everything. Like I got my driver's license back after, I don't think I had a license since like 2009. And then I got them back in 2025? Yeah. Or 24. No, I got out in 24. So I got them back in 2024. And after all that time of no license and stuff, and it feels good to be legit, like for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know when you're in addiction and then you come into, recovery or just piecing your life back together, it's like everything like that is a small win, like getting your license back, like paying for stuff, stuff that went uncared for years and years. Like it actually does feel good to have, be getting your ducks in a row. And
like yesterday when I was out door dashing, I was running into cops everywhere. They were behind me, in front of me, inside of me. I was like, dang man, like before I would have been tripping. I mean, I was kind of tripping, not gonna lie. A little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Still get that little
you
ounce
still get
of
that
fear.
little bit of, like nervousness, like, but you're legit. So you ain't got, if they do pull you over, you're going to be okay, So that felt good because I was like, oh my God. I even turned around by this one cop and I was like,
Man, you keep getting off the hook so easily, and here I
I'm telling
go.
y'all, it's that medicine.
Yeah.
I gotta put some in my car.
That medicine, y'all, powerful. For real. I
That's
gave some
good
to my
stuff.
homegirl. She was asking me. It was funny yesterday while I was outdoor dashing. You remember my in my coat? Well, I had put some on my inside pocket inside our coats.
Mhm.
And she calls me, and we're on FaceTime, and she's like, "Hey, Flocka, do you got some cedar or some sage or something?" I was like, "Girl." And zip my pocket, and I busted out. Look, this whole bag. I'm like, I got some right here for you. Packing the cedar. And she was just laughing. I was like, "This is the shit right here."
So that's yours, huh?
That's
Your
mine.
personal bag.
That's my personal bag. I think this is from Oregon, maybe.
Nice.
I think it might be the yeah.
That's funny. You said I keep it on me.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, for sure.
Do we have any more comments?
Yes, Daniel Given says, "What's up, Theta, Tatum, and friends?"
What's
Good
up?
morning, Daniel.
Glad you're here.
Nyakit Tefera.
Nyakit, Farah.
And Mary Faye says, Nawa, Pawnee Nation Tour will be having a Wellbriety Medicine Wheel 12-step training in Pawnee, Oklahoma. Dates February 11th, 12th, and 13th. Contact Mary Faye. She listed her information, or Jody Price. If you're interested, check out Mary Faye's comment. She left her email and some phone numbers. She said there are still spots available, currently working on sending an invite out on Facebook. Thank you for sharing.
I'll see you
Awesome.
there. I'll be there.
Yeah, thank you for getting the word out. So if you've been wanting any white bison Wellbriety training, here's your opportunity.
For the 12-step, yes.
And this training is super expensive, and it's more valuable spiritually than you can put a number on. But whenever spots get sponsored like this, you gotta take advantage. Oh no. So thank you for sharing that.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I choked on my freaking water.
Ah, that's the worst.
And Farah says, thank you for sharing, Theta.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So sorry. That was not cute.
Okay, do I need to come pat you?
Yeah.
Beat her on the back.
Arm up.
Blanchard White Thunder says, definitely by choice. Wasn't by court orders or drug court. My husband and I just done it. It wasn't hard for us or never fell off the wagon, so to speak. We had a daughter that needed us more so than ever due to a horrible wreck that left her paraplegic. And she was more important than drinking. She's our reason, and it was a good choice. Life has been grand ever since.
Thank you for sharing that.
And then Biale says, I have a question. How do you feel about being in recovery and healing? Do you count your recovery time when someone is incarcerated, or does recovery time begin when they get out of a controlled environment?
Honestly, a lot of people who are incarcerated are still getting high and still drinking. So I feel like for me, I counted that because I could have still been at a facility where I was still getting high. And so I counted.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is it harder when you get out? Yeah, because you have easier access to it. But if you went to a facility where there is drugs and alcohol, and you were able to stop still, like I said, they did come to the yard eventually, and I was still not partaking in the drugs and stuff. So I count that. I do count mine, even though I was incarcerated. So
absolutely.
yeah.
I think that no matter where our recovery starts, it's important to remember that last day.
Right.
What it felt like. For me, it was going to treatment. That's when my life started over. You know what I mean? I got a whole new chance, and yours is, when you got to the yard with nothing.
And I feel like too, honestly, I feel like that was God for me, because He knew that I wasn't going to be able to do it on my own. you know. So I feel like he took me to that facility to help me get started. You know what I mean? Like I prayed for it. You know, I prayed for the help and stuff, and that's what he did for me. And at the time, of course, you don't understand it because you're like, oh, I'm going to jail, I'm going to prison, you know. But at the same time, you know, like after going through everything and getting right mentally, you realize like, oh yeah, that was God saving me from me, you know, because I wasn't going to do it on my own out here. And probably even if I went to like a treatment facility, honestly, I know people who still do it at treatment facilities, you know. So he knew where I needed to go. So I feel like, you know, that helped me. That saved my life, honestly.
It all happened for a reason, right?
Yeah, it was all for a reason. Yeah.
Everyone's story is uniquely shaped for their lives, you know, and we all go through some crazy stuff, and it's really just a blessing to be sitting here today alive. That's how I feel, and that's what I have to remind myself when I get, you know, on my high horse about recovery and stuff. Like, never forget where I started, never forget the bottom, you know. What was I gonna say? Oh, you talked about, you know, going to prison and stuff, and sometimes blessings look like punishments at first,
Right.
Until, you know, till your eyes are open to more.
Right.
And then just like being able to reflect back, you know, on life and all the places you've been and, you know, all the things you've done. Like, I don't know about you, but does it feel like you've lived a whole other lifetime? Like,
definitely.
Than you live now? You know what I mean? It's almost like we got two lives. But
yeah, it's crazy. When I reflect, I'm like, dang, man, that was my life. You know, like I think about all the shit I went through. I'm just like, dang, man, I'm very thankful for where I am today because of the shit. Excuse my language, but because of the stuff I went through. I'm trying to work on it.
We're working on it. So it's also a work in progress, you know?
Yeah.
We got a couple more comments. David Deer says, good morning.
Good
morning, David.
Good morning to Irene
Good morning,
Deer.
Irene.
Good morning, Irene.
And Bayale says, nice, thank you. And good morning to Mona. She says, hello, miss y'all.
Hi, Mona.
It's been a while. We miss you here.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
All right, should we get into this meditation?
Yes.
My mic keeps wanting to fall over. I don't know what's happening.
I know. I noticed you were holding it.
It's like, it's heavy. This part's heavy, I guess.
Maybe you should you should probably pull it.
Maybe that's why it was out here.
Does it go down more?
All right, let's hope for the best. Hopefully y'all can still hear me okay.
All right, so January 20th. Okay. The most important thing now is to reveal the inner temple of the soul with right thinking and right activity. Wilaru Wayata? I don't know how you say that. How do you even say that? Quechua Nation?
Looks right. In Peru.
Quechua Nation, Peru. Yeah. Okay. The key to growing a strong tree is to have a good system of roots and to feed the roots with good medicine. If we put poison in the root system, it will affect the tree and it will become obvious to the rest of the forest what is being fed into the roots. This is also true of the human being. We need to feed our roots with right thinking. If our thinking is right, it will become obvious to the rest of the people. We don't need to tell people about ourselves with our mouth because our actions always tell them. Today I intend to focus on Great Spirit. Direct my thinking today, feed my roots.
Thank you for reading that. Can I check that out?
Of course.
All right. So, man, I had a couple different thoughts on this meditation today, January 20th, but the key to growing a strong tree is to have a good system of roots and to feed the roots with good medicine. And instantly, I just think about being a mother, you know? What I am is everything that my daughter will be and more someday, you know? And just think about, you know, healing this generational trauma that's been passed down and, you know, for years. And so I think that those of us that are in recovery, like, it was able to stop with us. That doesn't mean that we don't have the trauma still, the behaviors that come from the trauma, all of that, but it's the open-mindedness today that allows me to, be wrong and see what I need to fix, and truly just be who my daughter needs and who I needed as a little girl, Like I'm not saying, like, my mom, she did what she could. She loved me, but they didn't start healing that trauma yet. You know what I mean? They still lived in that trauma and those generational curses and the, substance abuse. They lived in that. And so it's up to us, to really change it. We need to feed our roots with right thinking. And if our thinking is right, it will become obvious to the rest of the people. And that makes me think about when a tornado happens, and ever since Josie was little, the first tornado we had here in El Reno, I had to take her down into the shelter myself. And she was just a little tiny baby in her little carrier, so she didn't know what was going on. And that time I was scared. But when I knew that she got older and she was more self-aware and just aware of things around her, I didn't want her to see me in fear. You know what I mean? There has to be someone with the level head, with the boundaries, with the direction, with the rules, you know what I mean, for a child. And when I first got sober, I had a lot of guilt from everything that I went through. So I thought, I don't need to be that disciplinary person for her, I'm just going to let her drive the boat now, so that she can heal. But that wasn't true. Kids need stability. They need direction. They need rules, And at the end of the day, just, how I carry myself is going to rub off onto her. Right. We were driving in the car yesterday, and I was just singing my heart out, and we were singing and dancing. And Josie will be in the back seat singing and dancing, but as soon as I look at her, she gets embarrassed. And I know that she's just a kid, you know what I mean? That's okay, that's normal. But I just had this thought on my mind and my heart, I hope that I'm filled with so much confidence and self-love that it overflows into my daughter, and that she never makes herself smaller to fit in someone else's box. You know what I mean? That she never hides who she really is from the world. She's never afraid to show it, but that's just kind of what our world does to people, So, actions speak louder than words. I like when the it says, Great Spirit, direct my thinking today, feed my roots. And honestly, if you struggle in prayer life or, with the higher power, just these right here on the very bottom of the meditation, that can be your small prayer for the day. You know what I mean? Start out with that. Start out with those small things to the Great Spirit and see where that takes you. So that's what I got.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
That was good. So, I just went blank. Okay.
Back off of me.
I am a little bit. I'm thinking about my daughter, because she lives with me now and stuff, and so actions do speak. She does watch me, and she sees everything that I'm doing now, and she tells me she's proud of me and stuff, and that feels good, coming from her. We are so much alike, and it's just so crazy to me how much we are alike, and I see a lot of myself in her from my past, as far as things happening to her and stuff and things she's going through. And I'm just like, dang, man, this is so crazy, And so now being older and where I am today, I try to teach her things to do differently. Don't do this. And then she's just so much like me. It's crazy. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, and it's frustrating at times because I recognize myself And I'm just like, oh, like, and so I try to tell her different things and teach her different things, don't be this way, don't talk like that, have a different mindset. I forgot what it was we were talking about, something about her job. And it was about her safety manager at her job. She works for Amazon. Mm-hmm. And she was like, oh, Mom, she was like, she was being this way, because I was on my phone. She was like, we're already off, and I'm walking out the door, and the lady tells me to get off my phone and take my earpiece out of my ear, and I was like, well, I mean, that's her job. That's a part of being a safety manager, is to tell you these things, I said, if you had her position, you would be doing the same thing, mm-hmm. So I'm trying to make her understand the lady's point, you know what I mean, of why she's telling her these things and stuff. So, like, it's just funny, though. I'm just like, dang, man, because, I'm the same way. I find reasons on why I'm right and they're wrong, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I have to sit there and really think on things and before I speak. Sometimes I do just speak and not think, and I'm trying to teach her how to think about stuff, look at the other person's, view and things like that. But actions, yeah, definitely do show and stuff. So I try to be a better person in front of her and stuff, and want her to be nice and kind to people, And we were talking about her getting a waitressing job, and I was like, I don't know, man, you're not a people person, And it's funny because she was like, well, you're not either, but I used to be a waitress, and I was like, man, I was a damn good waitress. No? I used to make that money. So it's like, and she was like, I can too, Mom. I'm not like this, when I'm working and stuff. I'm nice. I know how to be nice. And I'm like, okay, I hope so. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just funny, though, just being at home with her and stuff, and it's like, we're just so much alike. We bump heads. Like, it's crazy. But yeah.
Yeah, just talking about, like, be the example. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Be the example for the people around you. Yeah. And maybe, your light will shine onto them.
Right.
And lessons and all of that.
Yeah. But that's what I have.
Do we have any more comments?
Yes, we have a couple of comments. Melintu Baby says, good morning, family, from beautiful Huntington Beach.
Morning, sister.
Good morning. Wish I was at the beach.
Right? Yeah. Good morning to Rebecca Hayes.
Good morning, Rebecca.
Angela White Buffalo says, good morning, sisters.
Good morning. Glad you're here.
Frank Palmer says, Newcastle, Oklahoma, 3,923 days sober. First time here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you for tuning in. And Aunt Mealy says, sup, my people. Good morning, Aunt.
Good morning.
And Biale shares, our past or my past was very, very scary and dark, full of madness. My wife and I went to our nearest ACE Hardware for a stove part. It was late and we got gas station food for dinner. The employees were ready to clean out the hot food station. We got our food and I saw the guy taking away the leftovers from the hot station. I told him I would be waiting by the dumpster. He looked at me side-eyed, and so did my wife. My wife asked, what was that about? I told her I used to go to the gas station. Oh, I can't read the rest of his comment. I don't know why. I wish I could read it, but it cut off.
What the heck?
Sorry,
we will go back and check out your comment when we end the live, because all the comments will be there.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't read your full comment, Biale. Frank Palmer says, I sure appreciate y'all for sharing your stories. Thank you, making me reflect and realize. Love y'all, sisters.
Thank you.
Love you too. Thank you for being here. Gosh, Biale just left us on a cliffhanger.
I know.
Oh, like
it was for real a cliffhanger.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, man, I had a lot of thoughts today on my recovery. Like, sometimes you just got to sit in the quiet for a while, and take a step back and not have a lot to say. And then eventually, the words and thoughts will just come flowing back to me anyways. That's how it happens for me. And so I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to share, my experiences on here with you guys. And just hope that it continues, this recovery community continues to grow and change.
And I'm learning how to share, so be patient with me. Hey.
Yeah, you can tell you're getting better and better and more comfortable.
Mhm.
Love to see it, girl.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
Hey.
Oh, red and hot now.
Where's that fan at?
Me earlier.
Man, did we get the rest of the story?
Did it come in? Did it come in?
Oh, yes. He says, my wife asked what that was about. I told her I used to go to the gas station in New Mexico and wait for the leftovers, since they throw out the leftover food. And that is how I ate when I was homeless. My past has molded me into a better person for society, my family, and close relatives. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing a little part of your story. It just reminds us that everyone's story looks different, but we're all very close to the same, Yep, my grandpa got sober and really started building his life from nothing again. You know what I mean? I mean, he had a bicycle. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just on the road all over. And so he used to go behind the nearest grocery store by his house and get meat out of there. Like, they would throw out good meat,
Mm-hmm.
and he'd go get it. So then, he got his finances in order. He got a job and whatever, and he'd show up and he would provide our family with the meat to make like our family dinner or whatever. And we'd ask him every time, like, did you get this from the dumpster? Like, is this legit? You know what I mean? And we never truly knew if it was dumpster food or not, but we ate it.
Right. I mean, it's how the homeless people do it,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
And they manage. No, they're making it.
It's true.
So, Barry decided to join us, guys. Yay!
Barry, are you here to say what's up?
Come on,
To the people?
in here.
Well, then what the heck are you
Come
doing
on, the
here?
people deserve it. Come on, do it for the people.
Come on.
Get on here.
Show them your curls.
Oh.
Give us your.
Abu.
Give us your.
That's all we got.
Give us your take on the meditation, Barry.
You don't even know.
Didn't even read it yet.
Wow.
Or did you read it?
Well, then come on. What's your take on it? Don't be like that.
If you want to talk to Barry, just tune in at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time
All super
for the
late.
TikTok.
Set your alarm if you're asleep.
Yeah. Don't be in your jammies either. No, I'm just kidding. We have some announcements though, so
At 11 p.m. I'm not disturbed.
let's see here.
You said what now?
We can go ahead and pull up our announcements unless you have some more thoughts to share. I'm trying to find the link to Frida's meeting, which I know she sent
Oh, the Angie Smith?
this morning. Yeah.
It's at the Angie Smith at noon from 12 to 1 on
Wilbrighty.
Tuesdays.
Yeah. Wilbrighty Talking Circle.
You sent it to me this morning.
I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's at 601 Southwest Grand Boulevard in Oklahoma City from 12 to 1 every single Tuesday. It says the meeting is open to the public. They provide a light lunch too, which is really cool. And there's also a Zoom link that I can share. And then we'll go ahead and go over our meeting times too, if you want to put those up there. At Frida's speaker meeting, she asked that everyone stand up and talk about your Wilbrighty circle, give times and location and date and everything. And I kind of felt put on the spot, and I was like, dang it, if Barry was here, I was all like, because we have so many meetings. So I'm all like, Monday and Tuesday, and got all nervous.
That's how we were at the speaker meeting. We were talking about our meeting at the city, and she's like, the address, and I'm over here like, I could not think of the address to the Oklahoma City office. Yeah, I was like 2100.
But we have 5 meetings a week, and 4 of those are here at 1950 South Shepherd Avenue in El Reno, Oklahoma. Mondays, Open Talking Circle. Tuesdays going to be our women's group. Wednesdays, we have a noon meeting at Oklahoma City, at our Oklahoma City Resource Center, and the address is, Gita?
21.
4,400.
4,400. Southwest 21st.
There you go.
In Meridian. Yeah. It's right behind the Ramada Inn.
Mm-hmm. So, that's been growing and going well. On Thursdays, we also have an open talking circle, and then Fridays is our men's meeting. All at 7
Which
p.m.
one is the Friday meeting?
7, right?
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what's his name was asking me at the meeting, Barry. He was telling me he was gonna start doing the podcast with you.
Oh, Dave?
No.
Oh,
Jay.
and also,
Jared.
Jared Lime.
That's
J-Rock.
yeah, Jared.
J-Rock.
He said he's gonna come up here
Yeah,
soon.
he's going to be a guest on my podcast.
Nice.
That's who it was.
Hey, Man Turtle.
We still are doing our snag bags. We just packaged up so many orders this morning. We did a small video too and posted on our page of each thing, going into the box. So if you want more information on that, check out that flyer. We have Talkspace. Can you click on that, Des?
Yes.
Talkspace is free counseling services with a professional ages 13 and up. You'll use the code RESTORE to get the services for free. So take advantage of that. Yep. And then to stay up to date on our tour activities, text TOUR to 888-580-4TOUR. We do still have our recovery housing assistance, which now comes with a, if you apply and get approved, you also get a sober living box shipped to you, which includes a pillow, sheets, shampoo, conditioner, a towel, just all things to, start your journey, the necessities that you might need. So it does have to be an OCAR certified home, and we provide assistance up to 2 times per year. Yep. And then our speaker meeting. Oh, I talked about the snag bags already. So then we'll do our speaker meeting, which is next week on Thursday, the 29th of January. And that'll be here at 1950 South Shepherd. We'll have dinner at 6 and speaker at 7. Our speaker will be Lydia West. And where's Lydia from?
She's from here, but she's lived in California for a lot of years.
Okay, she's from here.
Is she gonna be traveling away from California?
But she's been from here to California, all over.
Here?
No, she's here right now, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, she lives here.
Oh.
we'll have a good meal, come out and share a meal with us and hear her story, her experience, strength, and hope. We're looking forward to that. And I think that's all we have. Do we have any more? I know that we'll have a hand drum class the same week in Canton on the 27th. 27th, Canton, from 4 to 6. Right? Come out, make a hand drum. I think we'll also have a meal that day. Chili dogs. I don't know.
Where?
At Canton.
Oh. I don't know.
Do we have any more comments?
Let's see. Aunt Mealy shares, they say it takes a few times before you get really clean. Yes, I agree with that. I'm proud to see my friends get clean again and again for me too. This time, it's easier for me to get sense. I've had a taste of it before. Stay focused and be patient with yourself. Ha ho.
Thank you
And
for sharing.
he says, will Barry be on TikTok?
Will you
I don't
be on
know.
tonight?
He's been getting on lives with Jake, so maybe you can catch him late at night
Recovery over everything is the big,
Yeah, I shouted him out.
at Recovery Over Everything. You could probably catch him there later on tonight.
Live on TikTok.
And Frank Palmer says, I'll be there.
Cool.
That's all the comments we got.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in today. Like, share, follow, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.